The main theatre opening is part of a bigger vision around establishing and firming our footprint in Newtown. So not only are we looking at the main theatre, we've just done the renovation for the main theatre, we're also building a new lager theatre, which is meant to start in about the next month's time. We're supposed to break ground quite soon. We've also bought the COSAC building. We call it the COSAC building, but it's the block just across the way opposite the square. And everything but Nikki's Oasis, but the bar, is property that is owned by the Market Theatre Foundation. And there we're building brand new corporate offices, we're building a new gallery for the Market Photo Workshop, a new theatre for the Market Laboratory, training rooms, gosh, a whole host of activities just to make sure that we're quite close to the main theatre precinct. But also to, I guess, reaffirm why we're in Newtown. You know, Newtown is such an important and significant cultural precinct. So it just makes sense for us for the long term, because not only are we looking back sort of the past 36 years, the past 37 years of the existence of the Market Theatre, but it's about how to project forward, and plan and prepare and establish ourselves much more firmly for the next 35 years going forward.
You've probably mostly already covered it, but how would you encapsulate your vision, your dream for the Market Theatre now?
Wow, to continue being the best theatre, producer of significant theatre in South Africa, to continue to being the significant producer for galleries and photographers, but to also re-establish and reaffirm our position as a leading cultural institution, not only in South Africa, but also internationally. And our vision is also about furthering our position and our presence on the rest of the continent. I think we've done it, but we haven't done it to the extent that we'd be happy with. So it's about furthering that conversation and that discussion and that engagement with other practitioners across the continent, so that our name becomes just as big and synonymous when you're talking Africa, and not only just internationally.
What seems particularly impressive as well is, moving away from this particular evening, is that basically since your arrival particularly, there has been such an expansion of Market Theatre shows going overseas. Is it conscious? Are you intentionally building the brand internationally?
We have to. We have to remain relevant in South Africa, but we also have to remain relevant in international spaces, The arts, I think the arts world nationally and internationally is shrinking. The cake is very small for everybody, so we have to continuously be furthering our name. I mean, the market went through a time when it was well known, and I think it sort of took a dip. So we see this as an opportunity to continue to rebrand ourselves, but rebrand ourselves not only as an apartheid, with the apartheid legacy attached to it, but as a new theatre of the new South Africa. So it's quite important that in every space that we can conceivably be in, we want to occupy that space.
Finally, very exciting here tonight. The curtain's about to go up. You must be very proud.
Extremely. I'm ecstatic. It's been a labor of love for the team, for the entire team, for the board, for myself and the CFO, and the previous artistic director as well, Malcolm Perkey. So we've really carved a vision for the space and how it should be. And it's incredible how big it actually is. It turned out well. We've had to commemorate the heritage significance and maintain the heritage aesthetic of the building. But it really turned out well, and I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked and proud of what the team has managed to achieve up to today. And all the designers and all the contractors that were part of this, of making it happen, I think kudos to them as well.